Hey guys, it's RodimusPrimal, and I am back with another video. And today it's going to be a real talk video. I got a news video that I'm going to make tomorrow, so definitely tune in for that one. But today I actually wanted to cover something very, very, very important. And that is this YouTube channel. A real talk, me, RodimusPrimal. At least that's what I go by online. And what today is. Today, I mean, yeah, okay, it's probably a holiday for some people. To me, it is the 10th anniversary of this particular YouTube channel. Yes, if you actually go back in the history, it says that I actually created it in 2007. That was because back then, in order to comment on videos, you had to have a YouTube account. So that was like back in 2007. But then October 31st, 2015, I produced my first fully edited video trying to make this whole game, YouTube channel start with a Transformers Devastation game review. And it was not a great video. I'm not going to lie. It is not a great... You could go back and watch that thing, and it's just not a great video. Like, I'm not going to lie. But it does get to show you where I started to where I got, from, over the course of 10 years, from getting a better microphone, to getting better at video editing and making, much better, YouTube videos, covering things, starting off obviously with game reviews and movie reviews. From the launch of that video, I then made my Who Became Cyclonus video. And that was kind of stemming from the idea of, let's revive the whole news group discussions that were back in the day of who became Cyclonus and what is the right color for Rumble and Frenzy. And then, what's the proper origin of the Constructicons? What became of Dion from the episode War Dawn? Like, did he actually become Ultra Magnus, or is he just dead? Like, those are things that people asked, way back in the day, and they had long discussions. And to this day, Transformers has grown as a franchise, and those discussions still happen, just not as much because the franchise now talks about, what's your favorite version of what series, or what series is your favorite, or what character is your favorite, what character do you want to see a new toy out of? Like, those are things that like a lot of fans are talking about nowadays. And so my channel shifted eventually from those type of videos into basically full-blown retrospectives, right? Where I would cover the history of a character or a concept, like I did with the Headmasters video or Beast Wars or something like that. And I really, really enjoy making those videos. And, it got to a certain point where I actually was making so many videos over the course of, I think it was 2024, that I had hit a point where I'm like, I'm producing all of these videos. What the heck is going on? YouTube is just not sharing them, and I don't know why. So that's really what I wanted to talk to you about. So, over the course of this year, I haven't produced as many of those type of videos. I've made news videos. I try to cover the news as much as I can. But all of a sudden, and only producing not many as retrospectives as I normally do this year, to YouTube flicked a switch. I don't know if it was after the election last year, or if it was after YouTube maybe changed an algorithm switch somewhere. I don't know. I honestly don't know, because I don't talk politics on this channel at all. I don't talk politics. My philosophy when it comes down to this particular YouTube channel is that I like to talk about Transformers, and this channel is about talking about Transformers, and I don't want to push away people who would who enjoy Transformers and want to talk about it. If you want to talk about Generation 1, let's talk about Generation 1. I love it. I love Beast Wars. I love a lot of different things out of different parts of the franchise. But, and I want to be able to allow anyone to talk about that stuff, except for, obviously, if you're attacking other people. I don't like to see people fighting to the point where they just start calling each other morons and stuff, but it happens, right? And that's just one of the, the nature of the beast of dealing with people, right? So with that said, you're probably wondering, like, what the heck is going on? Is he going to continue to make more Transformers retrospectives? Is he coming to an end? Is this the end of RodimusPrimal? He's not going to make any more retrospectives? And the answer is no. No, I am going to continue to make more Transformers retrospectives, discussions, and news videos, and everything else. Like, I just wanted to make this particular video because I wanted to talk about it, because I honestly thought, you know, like, there's something about like this past year that was making it very difficult to produce this type of videos that I like to make. Maybe I was getting burnt out. Maybe I was, you know, finding it difficult to, you know, have my audience gain traction the way that I wanted it to. And all of a sudden, just something that YouTube flipped a switch with, and all of a sudden my older videos are just starting to get seen again. And that is actually producing more viewers to my new content. And so for those of you who have tuned in, great, welcome. You are going to see more Transformers videos on this YouTube channel. But where do I go? How do I, you know, what do I have in store for you guys? Well, some of you guys have been really asking me to make certain characters videos retrospectives for. I would like to cover 2 particular characters from Car Robots / Robots in Disguise, and that's Sideburn and Skybite. Those are on the horizon. Windcharger is on the horizon. The combiner teams, the aerial bots that form Superion, and the Constructicons that form Devastator, and eventually the Combaticons will eventually get a video. Those are all down the pipeline. But I also have a lot of older videos in my catalog that if you've actually gone back and watched, they are a little dated. You know, once I had hit a certain point, I kind of got a better formula on how to make those type of videos. And I'm looking back at that playlist. And when you watch some of the oldest content on this channel, I'm like, I really want to like make it better. Like characters like DevCon needs a new video. Cosmos could use a better, you know, newer, better video. Just kind of refining what I had originally done with those videos back in the day. And kind of like how I did with my Dinobots retrospectives. If you actually watch my Dinobots retrospective, the new version of it, which unfortunately not many of you have as from the original version, I kept something from that original 2017 video in the new version so that that part is preserved. And I may just do that with the Seekers and Triple Changers kind of thing. Like try to like make those videos just a little bit better, because this channel started in 2015 and here we are in 2025. And there are a lot of new things to come out of those characters. Other characters, I think Nemesis Prime is another character. Characters like Starscream. I want to take the 3 Starscream videos on that playlist and revamp them in such a way that it's basically a 3-part Starscream retrospective. One covers kind of like who the character is and why does Megatron keep him around. The other one covers his ghost, and then another video would cover him gaining the ultimate power. Why do I say, you know, an underbase powered Starscream or a all-spark powered Starscream, pretty much the ultimate power of Starscream whenever he gets it, like can he handle it kind of thing. Like those are the kind of things that I want to cover on a video, because I've already done Thundercracker and I've done Skywarp and I did Starscream back in the day. And I've done the Seekers, but that kind of needs an update. But now, now with the new Studio Series 86 mold, it's like, what do you do? It's like a new figures of these characters come out all the time. They make these new figures for them. And sometimes your video gets dated because of that. But sometimes your video is dated because it's just like, man, I could have talked about that in such a better way. And if you watch my newer videos, you'll understand exactly what I mean by like, my scripts got better. I got better at script writing. I got better at video editing. I got better. A lot of stuff has changed. And, you know, so it kind of, my hope is that by telling you that, yes, I am making more content, it gets you excited to see more, but also because, well, hitting that 10-year milestone, it's like, man, like I can't believe 10 years has gone and passed. Like, I started learning how to do video editing when I found out that I was, you know, that my wife and I were expecting my first child. And my whole YouTube channel kind of started from like me, like going, say something, maybe I can actually do something out of video editing and kind of make a career out of it, and, raise a family with doing, doing that, like taking my art skills and graphic skills to doing video editing. And that's eventually where it kind of tuned into. And I enjoy talking about Transformers. I love this franchise. I love talking about things like Optimus Prime and Rodimus Prime, like giving the power of the Matrix to, and Megatron, and all that kind of stuff. But I also like talking about the toys. Hey, I got a bunch of Transformers. I actually got the new Age of the Primes Superion still in the box, waiting for me to open, and I just got to take some time to actually do that. But why has my videos also taken some time to do so? Well, it's going to take me a little bit to get videos out to you guys in a timely fashion. So please be patient. I'm going to be taking a lot of time to making those videos and making them count and making them good, so you can expect to see them. But I can't give you like a time frame. It's not going to be like every 2 weeks I'm going to post a video. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to get, the next retrospective out. But the revamps ones, those ones might actually take less time for me to do. But at the same time, I will put a lot of focus and energy on every single one of them. And I cannot wait for you to see them as they come out. With that said, 10 years on YouTube. I am beyond thankful for those of you who have got me well past 9,000 subscribers at this point. Many of you have supported the channel over the years. Many of you have seen me on the Toys That Built America. I was on the History Channel, and talking about Transformers from that perspective, which was actually very, very cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was surreal, seeing myself on actual TV. Right? And I only hope to continue to be a part of this franchise and continue to be making content for you on this platform. And with that said, thank you very, very much for everything. And with that said, I want to know what you guys think. What videos do you want to see? What characters are you itching for me to make a retrospective video on? If you don't know what I've already made, go and check out the playlist of Transformers discussions and retrospectives on this channel. Go and see those videos. See the ones that hey, this one could use an update. This one is a great video. I love that one. Or, hey, I really want to see this character. Leave those thoughts in the comments. Be sure to thumbs up this video and check out my other videos as well. And as always, guys, until next time, till all are one.